Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Melanin Margin, the weekly chat show where conversations about race are never off the table. We're your hosts, Quaviondre Williams.
And Daquon Wilson.
So let's get into this week's conversation. What's hot on the table this week? In an article on Daily Beast written by Fletcher Peters, we learned that there are no words capable of describing the anomaly that has just crash landed on planet Earth. Her name is M3GAN, or rather M3GAN. She is a doll, she talks, she dances, and she has already catapulted her way into all of our hearts thanks to the cheesiest, hokiest 2.5 minutes to ever have graced social media. In the trailer, M3GAN takes it upon herself to grow infatuated with her best friend, Katie, defending her from any harm at all. A little boy approaches Katie in the forest and begins to fight with her, but M3GAN rushes to her friend's defense. The bot shoves the little boy in front of her car and murders him. Then M3GAN is doing no-handed cartwheels, twerking, and ripping off the blades from paper shredders to use as a weapon. The final 30 seconds of the M3GAN trailer are a complete masterpiece. And the whole thing is made even better by the fact that it's soundtracked by a sinister take on Taylor Swift's forgotten tune, It's Nice to Have a Friend. Now, even though the movie is set to come out in January 2023, it has already developed a massive fan following online and may be on its way to becoming America's next cult film. So, Daquon, what do you think has contributed to the success of M3GAN?
Obviously, that trailer being a masterclass of how to be camp. Like, I will never forget the moment when I saw that an edit of that trailer of her dancing and they had America's Got a Problem and it was like do 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 do.
Yeah.
And she was just like twirling and like it was camp. It was hilarious. And I think that it was one of those situations where I don't even know if this was planned, if they knew that this was what was going to happen coming in, or if they were just trying to do something, be a little funny, and they put that out. But whatever happened, whatever magic happened in that marketing team's meeting needs to be studied. It needs to be in every marketing class and hell psychology classes on how advertisements work and all because it was hilarious and in a matter of hours it was
Hours, yeah.
all over social media. Like the same day you would see TikTok after TikTok after TikTok on your FYP all about M3GAN, and I was like, and it really got me to the point to being like, I don't know what this is about. I think it's hilarious, but whatever it is, I want to check it out. And I think that's how you do it. And that's what contributed to its success is how it created this formula to go viral. It wasn't like, some social media team pushing and being like, go check out our trailer or doing all of this other stuff. It was really something that could be taken out and put into so many different other contexts that it's interesting enough for you to be like, what is the context of the original video? Like, I love the TikTok. I love her dancing to America's Got a Problem, but I want to know more about it. So I think that is what really catapulted it to spotlight.
Yeah, I agree. I think whoever did this marketing, tens across the board.
Give that person a raise.
Right? Like, I think leaning into social media to help boost the hype or sale of art is a very thin line to walk. But I think that the marketing team of M3GAN walked it flawlessly. Like, for one, they let the work speak for itself and didn't try to direct social media. Like, more often than not, where I think that a lot of these marketing companies fail is when they try to force people to do a trend. Like you were talking about, they beat the movie down your throat. Check out our trailer, trailer, or use this filter, please use this filter, or, stuff like that. But when the editors for M3GAN were watching this movie to make up the trailer, they didn't just clip together all the action-packed moments. They did what good trailer editors are supposed to do. They picked out the moments that would get people intrigued, which brings me to my second point. They were aware, like you just said, that this movie was full camp. So for those of you who don't know, when something is described as like campy, it means like it has a ridiculous, wacky appeal to it. So think like Rocky Horror Picture Show or, Hocus Pocus. Now, M3GAN is a horror movie, but it's a horror movie about a doll who kills people. And the creators of this film put it together and they probably realized, hey, this is really fucking ridiculous. So instead of trying to play it straight, let's punch down. Which brings me to my final point. Their marketing team knows their fucking audience. It has been no secret that the LGBTQIA community has an affinity to horror films. Like Maya Lotus from Socio Max tries to explain this phenomenon in her article, It Came Out of the Closet, where she says, quote, horror is about knowing you shouldn't look, but wanting to see, which many LGBTQ plus people can relate through like repression. So armed with this knowledge, the M3GAN creators made a villain with a snarky attitude, diva energy, and a dance routine that she does before murdering a guy. Like, it comes as no surprise that the LGBTQIA community fucking ate all this shit up because, like you said, countless memes have been made, and even a Twitter beef started up between the official M3GAN account and Chucky account. And I cannot tell you the way that I screamed when Chucky tweeted or retweeted M3GAN's trailer with the caption, everybody trying to be me. And M3GAN responded with a gif of her taking off her shades with the caption, you're that doll when you start all this conversation. And let me tell you, movie marketing has rarely worked this well on me before. Like, usually I can tell by the trailer whether or not a movie is going to be bad, even if the trailer tries to make it like super fun and super exciting and super action packed. But bitch, I don't care how bad this movie might be. Take my fucking debit card and reserve my fucking seat because I am absolutely watching this. Like, y'all ate this the fuck up, cleared the fucking plate. I promise you, I am reserving my seat immediately. But Daquon, I want to ask you, do you should movie and TV production companies start taking like the power of social media more seriously after this?
Absolutely. They should have been taking it seriously yesterday because I think that people like to downplay social media and social media apps, especially something like TikTok, because there's this common thought of like, oh, like TikTok is this kids dancing app, and like there's no real serious need to be on TikTok or appealing to that crowd, or just social media in general. Like, oh, Instagram, that's for people to take pictures and post them, or Facebook, that's for you to talk to your friends or stuff like that. But social media is where people are. So if you are a producer, if you are a marketer, and you want people to come to your movie or watch your show, you need to meet people where they are. And that's social media. There is a large number of people from all different types of demographics on social media. And so honestly, something like this should be taken seriously because it shows you that social media can do the marketing for you. Mm-hmm. Because I can't tell you the last time I saw a movie trailer and was like, okay, I want to go see that movie just from the trailer itself.
Yeah.
If I've ever done that, it's because, oh, I know the producer of the film, or I know the writer, or I know certain actors in it that I like and want to support. So I was probably going to see it anyway, regardless of what I saw in the trailer. And especially for a production that might not have the biggest actors or the biggest name producers and writers for it, this shows you that if you do it right, you can do a lot on social media with not this huge budget film. And I think that overall, places should be taking social media so seriously because it's not only the present, but it's the future. Social media is always changing to fit the needs of people, and people are flocking more and more to social media, to different apps, moving from app to app. And so if you want to really be in on what is pop culture and what is getting people to, talk about different things, have discussions, you need to be in tune with the social media trends, because a lot of what happens today in pop culture starts on social media or becomes big because of social media.
No, I fully agree. Yeah, I think like I said before, and I think that we've seen this a lot. Like when social media is bad, it's bad. But when it's good, oh bitch, you're in the game. Like what I found is that when navigating social media, there really isn't a way to trick the algorithm. Like you can study the trends, make the hashtags, look at the spike times when you should post. But at the end of the day, we've said this, I'm sure, on this podcast countless times, but like there's no exact formula to going viral. Like you either go viral or you don't. People either like really respond to your art or they don't. But all that you can really do is like create, and hope for the best. With M3GAN, I think that they already knew they were making a campy horror movie and used social media to announce, hey, y'all, this movie is camp. Watch it if you're interested. And they used every second of that trailer and to show you exactly what you're getting into. Like this movie is not Poltergeist, it's not Annabelle, and it's not The Haunting of Hill House. Like this movie is not taking itself too seriously, but there will be gore and violence, but also funny dancing and snarky moments. And even though, like, beefing with, like, I think even through beefing with Chucky, and like, the filmmakers were aligning themselves with movies like Nightmare on Elm Street and Child's Play, like getting to that genre of horror fans. And through the power of social media, they were able to make M3GAN's brand painstakingly clear. Like whether you like it or not is up to you. And that's social media. Like it's a place for you to like establish your brand and establish what it is, give you a space to reach the audience of people that you think will best fit the art that you create, and make it easier for your fans to connect with you. And I think that's the basic formula that a lot of these production companies miss the mark on, like all the time. But I mean, I'm so fucking excited for this movie, y'all. Like just the way she said, the little look when she said M3GAN off, and she said, I thought we were having a conversation. Oh, bitch! Fucking finish. They ate, and I'm ready.